Okay, so this is the second video for how to use Sales Engine. Now I'm going to focus on the Qualification Results tab. This is the same address that we used previously for the Qualified Customers tab video. Now I'm in the Qualification Results tab. What I see available here is Legacy Quest. If there was another provider available, I would see another tab next to it, and it would probably be Cox or one of the cable providers. And you click on that tab, then it will give you the options of products available for that specific provider. And in the card, you will see that change from Legacy Quest pricing to the, for example, Cox pricing. Again, the provider status is still here. The card and the disposition box are still showing, like in the Qualified Customer tab. The widget is up here, so whenever I need to use it, it's still available. You can actually hide the widget or change the way that it is displayed. So if this is easier for the agents, they can have it like this, but if not, they can just change it back to this display option. Now, when on the Qualification Results tab, I don't want to move forward back into the Qualified Customer. If I am going to move back, I'm going to have to do a qualification. So I want to click on the qualification black button to start again if I have to do it, so I can qualify the address if I make changes to it. Again, you don't want to update the address using the widget, only customer information. So for example, I'm not showing the email right here. Let's say I finally get the customer email while at this page, and I maybe get a secondary phone number. I'm gonna maybe I got their work phone number, so I'm gonna include it. I got their last name at this point, so I can update this. And now I know that they don't have no email already checked, that if someone else has an email. So I update this information, submit it, and it's been updated. As you can see, this is being saved on Sales Engine. It did move me back into the Qualified Customer tab. Then I would just move back to the Qualification Results tab. But that has been updated, and it's the same qualification that you did at the beginning for the same address. Okay, so now that I'm done with the widget, I want to focus on the Qualification Results tab. Now, the buttons you see up here, this can help the agent if the customer is calling just for phone service. If you're just going to place order for phone, then I turn off the TV, internet, and other options. And here we have only the options for phone. They're calling about internet and phone, then I have the bundles. I just click on that. It's going to give me both of them by themselves, a single place, or it's going to give me the double play options with the internet and phone. This address doesn't have options for TV service. The Prism service for Legacy Quest is not available here, so it's not going to actually affect it. So it would only be internet and phone. So I'm going to bring back all the options, which are just internet and phone options, and double place with those services. What to focus here? So we got monthly prices showing up here, promo prices showing here, and initial fees showing up here. Now, some providers do update this information as you make selections. Like right now, I have selected the CenturyLink Home Phone Unlimited, the phone service, but it's not showing anything up here. So some of the providers it doesn't update. So it might not be working in the training environment, but I do know that some of the providers the information will show up here. But if you go to the card, you can see that it's showing the monthly price $45 and the monthly promotional price $45. There's no initial fees showing up yet. Usually they start to show up once you move into the customizations tab. This is with Legacy Quest because you still have to make a selection for the pricing for that specific provider at the next page. But usually you might not start seeing fees show up in this section in the Qualification Results tab. Very important to note is that if you unselect the product, you cannot move into the Customization tab, which you have to click down here on the Customize Products button, which right now is grayed out. It's not going to allow me to move forward because I haven't made a selection. So I do have to make a selection. This is throughout Sales Engine. If something grayed out, is because you haven't selected a required field. In this case, it's the bundle or product that I'm going to be placing the order for the customer for that I haven't selected. Here you have information about pricing options. Yeah, again, the promotion, regular price, the price showing up. Usually it will give you on this column and show you the price that the customer will be paying, the promotional price, so when they place the order. Here you have phone number product types under product types. Under product types, usually, let me move back a little down. Usually they'll give you a features tab and a promo disclaimer if it applies to the provider. It does for Legacy Quest, so it gives you information about the promotion. If I click on features, you get a full screen pop-up of a drag down box pretty much that gives you more information such as download speeds, upload speeds, email accounts that they get with the service, 30-day service guarantee for high-speed internet, PC requirements. So it's usable information that the agent can use in trying to accommodate a package for the customer, trying to find out if it's actually the correct one. So this is available in the Qualification Results tab. Okay, so I'm going to make a selection here. I'm going to make the selection of the internet and the phone unlimited here. $64.95 promotional price and regular monthly price. This is pretty much it, all you're going to see here. Depending on the provider, you might see more information about specific promotions, maybe selections here for if they want the $30 off for 6 months or $40 off for a 12-month contract. It's depending on the provider, but in the Qualification Results tab, all that the agent is doing is selecting the bundle and package that they're going to be placing the order for. Very important to note that once you make the selection and you move into the Customizations tab, I won't be able to move back and make the change into a different selection if the customer changes it back. They're mine. So let's say that I select this package of the 1.5 megabytes and the home phone unlimited, and I decide to move forward into the Customizations tab. So I go into the Customizations tab. Here's where I start making customization selections, any add-ons, receivers if applicable with the provider. But let's say that at this point the customer says, you know what, I changed my mind, I just want to get the internet service. I can't do the phone service right now, I actually don't need it. I cannot move backward and make the changes. As you can see, I don't have that option. So what does the agent do? They tell the customer, no problem, let me just go ahead and get this fixed for you. Now the only option the agent has right here is that they have to click on the qualifications black button. But if they do that, this is going to reload the page, so they're going to have to gather all the information again. So it's very important that the agent makes sure that when they're in the Qualification Results tab, they have made as much of a connection with the customer in probing for channels, speed, phone usage, so that way they already made the correct selection and have recommended the right package, because once they get past this point of no return, then they have to click on the black qualification tab. You see these errors, you're going to click on Live Page, and basically they have to start all over with qualifying the address. So unless they memorize the information or wrote it down, they're going to have to ask the customer all over again for their information, the zip code, the address, primary, first name, email address, in order to move forward. So it's very important that the agents know that once they start moving forward in the tabs, specifically from Qualification Results tab into the Customizations tab, that they make sure they make the right choice right there. So they're gonna have to be probing, following the scripts, and making sure that at that point they have the information needed to make a selection for the customer and recommend the solution. So that pretty much covers the Qualification Results tab. The next video is going to show us moving from the Qualification Results tab into the Customizations tab, and then what applies in the Customizations tab, and then moving into the Review and Submit tab. So for now, this is all for the Qualification Results tab.